Welcome back to your new favorite podcast, Shades and Snacks, and I am your host, K1 Chance. And today I got some very special guests with me today, and I would love for them to introduce themselves, starting here.
Hello, my name is Aaliyah, and you can find me on Instagram at admire Leah with admire Liy, two A's, two H's.
Hi, I'm Kalyx, the alien on all platforms YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm just Kalyx. But yeah, hi.
My name's Kasim. You can get my Instagram. It's 3 a.m. Keem Cuts with a Z.
All right, so today I want to dive into it. Last time I had you two ladies on here, we had some good conversations. Today we're going to make them a little bit more bold, a little bit juicy. We're going to dive a little deeper into issues that we see on a day-to-day basis. So the first question I have for y'all is, do y'all still think there's stigma around seeking help for mental health issues?
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Like, I literally just had a conversation with somebody, and they were like, they said verbatim, they feel like the diagnosis don't be real, and they're just trying to give everybody something. And it's just like, this is what's wrong, especially with our community, because they always feel like you ain't nothing real. It's real. Something wrong with you. You got to touch that tism. Something wrong with you.
Hey.
And unfortunately, Black people are so used to like the struggle and like not
Yeah.
being okay and fighting through that and thinking that that makes you strong. It's okay. It makes you stronger to be able to acknowledge your emotions and understand them, because then you can actually empower yourself using them rather than be drowned out by them. As somebody who's gotten over depression and anxiety, I'm happy that I went through it, but I'm happy that I got through it too. And I chose to go through therapy and all of those things. Now, I don't think everything needs medication, though. I will
Yeah.
say that.
True. I also agree with that statement. My family has a crazy dynamic. I got a grandma that's a super big health nut. Like, she's funny. She unplugs her microwave and tell you that it's not working, right? Because she does not want you to be eating stuff like that. Like, she's very, very strict about everything. Like, no, if you're gonna come stay the weekend with me, you're gonna eat these black kettle chips. I don't really care for what you like or dislike. You're gonna eat grouper fish. You're gonna have a couple wheatgrass shots. We're gonna go to the smoothie place. It's like, this is almost torture. But I can understand. Well, coming younger, I was like, bro, you're tripping. Like, B12 vitamins every morning. You're out of your mind, woman. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Now I kind of see, why,
Mhm.
why for sure, and like, and everybody like preaches like health is wealth, and I kind of like had to get myself out of a mental rut, and the way I did that was literally going back to the things that she used to do to piss me off, like
Yeah, what
eating
you put in
healthy.
your body expels from your body. Like, you
For
can tell when
sure.
somebody has a good diet, you can tell when somebody has a bad one. And like sugary things, overly salty things, they are like linked to giving
Yeah,
you depression or making it worse.
yeah, and she's super big on like, you don't need medication for nothing, you don't need surgery for nothing. People that don't know, I had brain surgery when I was a kid. And she was not okay with that. She did not want that to go down because she's like, there's natural ways to fix that.
Right.
Even though I had a tumor on my brain, she was like, there's natural ways that we can figure that out. Well, she was right, but of course, my parents, we weren't trying to deal with that. It was seeping. It had broke through my skull. It was peeking, like you could feel it from
Yeah.
my flesh. So it was like, yeah, no,
Yeah, they
we don't
said,
really
yeah,
got
go
time
ahead
for
and hush that
that.
up,
Like,
grandma.
yeah, no, it's causing me to have headaches at 7 years old. I'm 7 and having headaches and throwing up at daycare. Like, yeah, right. So yeah, no, we're not really. I mean, love you, but it's nothing. It's nothing about
Yeah, we're not
you
home remedying
personally. But
this.
we cannot home remedy this. This is something that has to be taken care of expeditiously. Kazim, do you feel like there's still a stigma around finding help for mental health issues?
In a way, I feel like it's just about the group that you're around, the like the way that you're raised, and ultimately how they were brought up. So it really just depends on your situation, who your family is, and how they feel about that
See, and
that topic right there.
my parents' perspective has definitely changed over the last couple of years, and it's not. There's a lot of emotions around it. Part of me is like irritated. Part of me is like
Like, damn, nigga,
over
you
it.
late.
Yeah, because now y'all, this the last kid that y'all had is the only one in the house. Now we're taking procedures to, okay, let's see what's wrong. Let's see what he needs. Let's see.
Yeah.
I had to like, bro, like hurt myself to get that, like, bro. So like, it's funny still to us, it's too as well to a sense because I see my little brother and I'm
Shake
like,
it, bro.
bruh, you're getting in trouble, so this is the result of it. So now they're finna go get you help. When I was in no trouble at all, still going through it, it was getting no type of help
I
because you
will
can't act
say,
right.
I will say, from the youngest perspective, because I can speak for that. I'm the youngest of six. And I will say that my mental health was taken much more serious than my sister's mental health. She's 18 years older than me. My mom had her at 18. And so it's definitely the mind state that your parents are in at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say it's also the emotion that your parents go through because my mom, even like I got taken out of class multiple times in high school and brought to student crisis counselor. I didn't even know we had a student crisis counselor until the bitch called me into her office. And they call like she was like, you can just tell me like what's going on. Da, 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 da. That's a lie. They're gonna tell on you. They're gonna call your parents in front of you and say your child just told me she wants to kill herself. And neither here nor there. That's what made them take it serious. But even what happened before that was my mom had to go through a depression. My mom went through like a 10-year depression. And that's how she started to take me more serious and understand like, oh, okay, my actions have affected my child and all of these different things. It's
Yeah.
definitely life experience that helps you have empathy for somebody going through mental health. I feel like if you haven't been through it, it's a lot harder to be empathetic towards it.
So I know we're young, but from a future parent's perspective, do you think that? Well, this is a loaded question, but do you think that it would be easier in that case to just attack it with a conversation, just to have that conversation with your child, or is it best to just move differently and just wait for them to, just wait for them to react to how you move differently? And then my second question is, do you feel like there's something in the world that stops like our parents from necessarily having that conversation?
I feel like it's a lack of like not wanting to understand just based off of what you went through and what you're used to, not stepping out of your comfort zone to understand me and hear me on what I'm feeling like. It's a new feeling to your ears, but nonetheless, it's still my feeling and it's still what I'm going through. So for something that I would like to set out straight for my future self as a parent and with my kids is I want my kids to know that I'm open minded. Like I'm never gonna shut a door on you being emotional or having a feeling about this or that. I would love to just be as open minded as possible and never make my kid feel like they can't talk to me about something.
But I feel like I'm sorry, y'all. I'm finna hit the teacher. Um, I feel like I already implement that with my brother. Like anything is an open conversation. Everything is. It's not like you're not ashamed to talk to me because it's like I don't know. We're 8 years apart, so I need him to. If you're not comfortable talking to mama, you're not comfortable talking to daddy.
You come talk to
Come
me.
talk to me. I don't care if it's about mental health. And sometimes it is. He'll tell me like I'm just tired. Like I don't want to do anything. And then we sit in his room and we just talk. Talk. Making sure his mind is on the right track and he don't just try to
Yeah, yeah.
go
That's how
off
it
the
is.
deep end.
That's how it was with my two little brothers at home. It's crazy just because they saw me grow up and they saw me go out and do what I did. I moved away as soon as I could just because of for my own reasons. And they kind of took that, at first they kind of took it the wrong way because it was portrayed to them as the wrong way. It was given to them. It was given to them in the wrong manner. And so when I did finally come back around, they did just kind of see like, oh, like this is how Caden like this is what he does. Like that's just how he ain't no okay. He not no mean person, bro. He just be chilling and y'all be BSing. Like ain't nobody just gonna be around that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now me like my little brother Kenan, he calls me every day. We talk every single day, and then the days that we don't, he will text me. Make sure he texts me, or I have a missed phone call when I wake up. And he be like, "Hey, bro, I feel like I ain't talked to you in a week." I'm like, "I just took you to school yesterday, but okay, what's up?" And we sit and talk about anything and everything. The youngest one, that was my parents' spoiled one. So it's hard to get him to just like I get it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of younger kids just don't like think that oh y'all are old. They try to put maturity on us on a very fast pace. And they kind of just you out the picture like you old. The whole time like bro, the same thing that you're doing at your 15-year-old self, That was just what 7 years ago for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a neck. I wanted to
Seven.
let me and my brother. We do not play that. That's a neck, and you will be dealt with after this. You will be dealt with.
Man, we've been doing that for the last couple of days because every time I think I was explaining it to somebody, it might have been Desi, but I was telling her, I was like, bro, I think the only reason why it matters is because we hear it so often. Like people now, when people come across those, it's in a song, so now it's catchy. Someone put a tune to it.
Did you see
But-
that girl? Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Did you see how she was hooting and hollering on that stage?
I think I did.
Bro.
Yeah,
I said, literally,
the
like,
most.
be for real.
It's the same thing. Like if somebody came out with a clip that was like 3-4, every time you heard 3-4, you would be like, bro, here
No,
it go
this
again.
is the same thing as 1738.
Literally, it's just a new,
Hey.
shorter version of it. That's all it is too,
Hilarious.
which is hilarious to me. That's
They be having
funny.
me feeling old at
Why
work,
did
bro.
that
The
nigga
young
say
kids
that?
coming in, and I'll say, bro, I literally just say 6 or 7, bro. And they
And
take
they be
that shit to the
6,
deep end. And
7.
I deal with that shit with all the young kids. And they 6, 7. I'm like, bro, what is? I don't
What
know.
is
I just
that?
feel old with it, bro.
Speaking
All
of
right.
feeling old, ever since I was a kid,
I'm about to say, yeah. Let's talk about
shrimp
these
chips
snacks we
are
eating
my
on.
weakness.
What are they called? I've
They're
never seen
shrimp
them
chips.
before.
I don't know if that's what they're called. They're Korean chips. It's a
Okay.
snack.
I thought you had a bag of fries earlier, and I was
I
like,
wish this was. I mean, no, I don't wish this was a bag of fries. They're just shrimp flavored chips. They just taste like like
Shrimp.
shrimp. You want to try them?
I do. I'm kind of intrigued.
They stink, though. I will say that.
I'm not
Huh?
gonna. I'm
They
not
smell
gonna.
like shrimp. they stink. They do.
She be knowing how I feel about it.
I knew when I
Anything that
opened the
stank.
bag, I was like, "Ooh, my best friend gonna smell this. She gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck is
I done
this?
smelled
Right.
everything else today, and I was.
Smell
Everybody's
the
like,
bag. I dare you.
I dare you is a crazy sentence.
They stink.
Y'all, I got
"Oh, it's
Well, I feel
like."
like bounce that ass.
already
Nah,
stank it.
oh,
It
now it
smells
don't
like
even
shrimp.
taste right. Hold on. They
that
taste
smell like raw shrimp though. Like
that smell like inner.
oh, y'all, she wilding for that. But at least her breath don't smell like that. I've been hella close.
They
to her
taste
face. She don't
fine.
smell like
Just
that.
don't
Yeah.
smell them hoes.
Yeah, just don't smell the bag. But they smell
Yeah.
good to me.
I
I mean,
got-
no, they don't.
I was
I got
gonna say, you
this,
just said they
this
stink.
They
salad.
stink.
Mind y'all, this just the regular Cobb salad from what's that place called? Chick-fil-A. But I take out the cheese, the egg, the crushed peppers.
The crushed peppers.
Mhm.
But you keep the corn?
Yeah. It don't really bother me, but I can't say if I was at home, I forgot. Mind you, I don't really like they ranch. I use the HEB ranch. HEB ranch is better than Wingstop ranch. Yes, you gotta try it, and they make it fresh every week. But
No,
Loaded
that's right.
statements.
Right.
HEB ranch, the croutons, the whatever this called, the Texas croutons, whatever, and get extra bacon. Oh, and that'll go every time.
Every time.
Oh, and season your salad. Put some pepper on that thing.
So for the first time, I had an actual legit Cobb salad. I eat salads all the time, but in the family, a salad could just be in a bag, and they be
You gotta
just a
take out
salad.
the egg too.
Wait a minute. Shout out to Miami Vibes. Okay, I went to this event for someone that we know, for a client of dreams, and while we was there, I was introduced to Cobb salad. The chef told me, she's, look, you ever had blue cheese? And I'm like, nah, not really. I don't really get down like that.
Right.
She was like, just eat it. You'll be fine. I ate it. I'm still here. So overall, she was right. I think I told Dream afterwards. I think I said it tasted like drywall. The blue cheese, however, but the salad was probably one of the everything else about the salad except for the blue cheese was literally a 12 out of 10. Everything was spot on. We had been given the plates and had ran around and did photo shoots and came back and it was still warm. I swear they had to have took the food and warmed it up while we were going or something. But we came back to it as in the same spot, same place where we left it, and we tore down. It
You
was
know who else got a good Cobb salad? Wendy's.
Wendy's. I
Wendy's
gotta
has a
try it
good
out.
Cobb salad. With
I could
the
tell y'all.
chicken nuggets, the spicy chicken nuggets chopped up in the side. Man.
That sound
I'm
good.
finna top both of y'all. Pause.
I'm finna talk
Pause.
both of y'all.
Nice try,
Nah.
Diddy.
McDonald's had the best salad, hands down. Now they just want everybody to be fat. But they had the best salad.
Now,
They been wanting that.
Hey,
nigga, they been supersizing shit since they came out.
hey, that salad. It was the McCrispy salad, and I used to get
Commando
I'm
burger.
talking about get that big. I used to get a big old cup of high C, no ice. I've been doing this since I was like 9. Yeah, I was fucking that salad up overly.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Really?
So I seen this new Dorito. I've never seen it before.
What kind of that?
Right. This is sweet and tangy barbecue.
Mm.
Sweet and tangy BBQ. I'm ready to see what it's hitting for. I'm a barbecue fan.
Mm-hmm.
Right, my family is from all over the place, so barbecue is a very big thing in the South. Look, literally, it's a very big thing. My grandpa used to own a barbecue restaurant by the name of Gregory G's back in the day, and apparently in Missouri it went down.
Gregory.
That was his name. Gregory G's got down to business. You know what I'm saying? But barbecue is very good. If you ever had Gates barbecue,
Have y'all had Hutchins yet?
Hutchins, no.
I don't know.
But Gates barbecue, they literally sell you their bottle of sauce because of how they know it's the best sauce in the world. It's the best barbecue sauce ever. To the point to where even people get shiesty behind it. People get shiesty behind it. People will go, I'm not even gonna say no names. It's all love. But they'll go and I'll be, hey, bring me a bottle. Just bring me one bottle of
I
barbecue
feel
sauce
like
back.
cornbread over here.
It won't
Right.
bring nothing back.
He just-
Hutchins has a $75 beef rib.
Shout out Dorito.
When I say that beef rib is
Shout out
so
Dorito.
good.
I'm finna do
You would
something
think it's gonna be
nasty.
too much.
I don't give a damn now.
It's not.
She
It's
about to
actually
put it
very
in the
nice and
salad.
very subtle. It's not too tangy. It could be a little tangier, but it's nice. That's a good chip. Right.
Look at all of that on that chip. Oh my
That's some
Now we
melanin on
finna
that
try it
chip.
with the salad.
I know that's right.
Hate on your mama, not me.
My God.
Are they good?
I want this one too. Hold on.
This like when people do that with that Chipotle. When y'all brought up Gates, I immediately thought about my man, Kevin
Kevin?
Gates.
I'm dead. All right. So the next question I have for y'all, I asked before. No, you're good. Go ahead. Look, if they busting, they busting.
No, with the salad, it was even better though.
I didn't even peep the hot fries over there. Those are a throwback.
The handicaps?
Yes.
If you know anything
What?
about having to go
These
see
are the guys
people,
thing.
they are
If you ever been on a road trip
a
and
road
they grab
trip.
you a bag of handicaps,
If you ain't never had to go stop at the county and visit somebody and went to that vending machine because you was hungry and it was 8:00 in the morning
Right.
and yeah,
The
that
county.
Andy,
what? And you in the
Andy's-
visiting room? Them is in the visiting room.
he by your side.
They
boy.
was in the visiting room before they hit the stores.
Andy Caps watched me when my mama left. Andy Caps
Andy
was
gets
my
down
babysitter,
to
boy.
business.
Oop.
Yeah,
Y'all,
y'all
I
better
swear
know
this
about
probably look
Andy.
nasty, but this shit's so good with the salad.
It doesn't look nasty.
You want to try it? Okay.
So the next question I have for y'all, I've asked before, but I feel like we're gonna get a little bit of a different response than before. What do y'all think is the number one reason for failed relationships today?
Comparing yourselves on the internet.
Yes.
And not communicating. And really, it's not even the fact that, okay, people can be busy, but I'm just as busy as you are. Because in majority of my days,
I'm
It's-
guilty.
it's wrapped up in caring for my brother. I also do hair. I'm inspired to be like a nursing student, so I'm in college. I'm doing all this stuff. And so it's just like, I'm busy, you busy. You could at least shoot a text in the morning or at night. In the morning. In the morning is preferable.
Yeah, don't
But
text me at night, nigga.
right at night, you might as well go the whole rest of the 364 days without talking to me. Don't do it, because in the morning, hey, I'm gonna be busy today. If I can text you, good. If I can't, I'm just letting you know I'm busy. Cool, you fine by me. That's the little one piece of communication. You let the whole day go past. It's fucking.
Like, where the fuck? What were you?
I
Really
swear,
doing?
and I hate to say it, but people are so inconsistent, inconsiderate, and what's that other word? Help me out. Kalyx chewing. Give her a second. Hey, was it good though?
Oh, the salad? Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Inconsistent, inconsiderate. Now, okay. I was gonna say her word, but I just want to give my opinion on it. I really feel like people are not, and I love talking about this, people are not emotionally comfortable with themselves enough to be emotionally comfortable with somebody else. There is no way you can't acknowledge how you feel about something and then still be able to think you can acknowledge how your partner feels. Nigga, you don't know what it's like to say, I'm sad, this is why. now let me get through it. You just think, oh, I'm a real nigga, I can't cry. Get your punk ass away from me. You need to have tears come down your eyes. Sometimes you have to cry.
Yeah.
And that's also just because men were raised with the boys don't cry mentality. So you can't force it on somebody to do that. But it's like, if you're going to deal with an emotional creature like a woman, you have to be capable of understanding your emotions in general.
Kevin Gates called us creatures. Nigga, you sitting here thinking about Kevin Gates. I see him next week.
Something big I would like to add on that. And there's nothing against what you're saying, but with relationships, I feel like there's a bunch of norms that people like to carry out with how men are supposed to be, how women are supposed to be. I do not like it's like yes. It is a big pet peeve for me to have to sit here and be forced to believe that being with a woman is supposed to be this way, like having an attitude, being sensitive, being too, like, I feel like, yes, I understand we're emotional. Everybody's emotional, but to the point where it's just like too much. I feel like some people can hold that and use that as a crutch to get by with certain situations. And I find that very, very, like, it's manipulative. I can't fucking speak, bro. I'm high. Manipulative. And I don't know. I feel like that could be a big downfall for relationships with y'all going in there, not being open-minded to like the new wave of how relationships could be.
No,
men
right.
being vulnerable, men being emotional. Like, bro, it's gotten to, I had a homeboy, he was on that type of time, and his woman called him sassy. Like, y'all want us to be emotional? Y'all want us to, or you want me to be quiet? Because one thing I don't want to be is sassy. I'm not trying to be sassy, my nigga. Like, I'm just being open with myself. I could be an asshole, hold all this shit in, but here I am. Trying to do things differently, be vulnerable with you, be transparent with you, and I'm sassy. Like,
I feel like feminine energies, and I'm being very selective. I feel like feminine energies only give that to masculine energies, just to mess with them. But I feel like it's something that could come to a halt. I feel like people, like more and more people, are getting like tired of that, like overly tired of that. And I feel like even like now, like the women today are kind of just more accepting to it. They're more understanding to like, okay, like Kalyx was saying, like finally, like, okay, if somebody actually does come around and do that, you're not finna be, oh, what you crying?
Why your punk ass crying? I'm
like,
not finna say,
because that's exactly what I just said I wanted.
I definitely think that there is a gender stereotype when it comes to women and thinking that it's okay to be a bully with your emotions. But I also think that that's because as women we're taught that we can feel, we're allowed to feel, and so we weaponize it sometimes. And I've definitely weaponized my emotions with like my dad, like and shit. Like I've been like, Daddy, I want this. He's like, no, tears, immediate. So I know that I can do that.
Attitude.
But yeah, attitude, walk off. Like that's literally
that's what I do in my house.
Yeah, like how that's just how a lot of girls were raised, and it's unfortunate that it seeps into relationships. But I do think it is 100% unfair to use it against your partner and then try to belittle him when he's trying to feel too. That's weird. Because why can your ass cry but he can't? I don't believe in. I believe in emotional equality in relationships.
No. It got to be equal. But coming from somebody who was raised,
glad y'all said. Keep going. I'm glad.
No, who was raised like on the type of thing. I was definitely raised on don't let nobody see you cry. Like I don't cry in front of nobody.
In the dark.
I don't like crying. I don't like.
That could be misleading though.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna cry. You know, tell me I can't.
I don't know. I don't like crying, and I'll tell you my feelings are hurt. But even though if I feel myself crying, I'm gonna leave because that means you hurt me to the point where like I'm finna cry in front of you, and I don't like that. But crying, and I'm not good with emotions. Like Kalyx knows. Bro. I come to Kalyx about everything. I'm like, so this person just told me this and this happened. What do I say? Because it's not mostly I don't do good with it, so I like to change the subject and do anything to make you laugh. And sometimes some people just want support. And yes, I can be support, but I'm the support that's like, let me listen to you. I don't have nothing to say to you right now. Let me ask my mama. Let me ask ChatGPT. Let me ask Kalyx. Then let me get back to you.
I called Aaliyah crying, and this nigga gonna do the Dougie, bro.
I propped the phone up.
She propped the phone up and did the fucking. I'm crying hysterically, faces red. And she just laughed, girl. And I busted out. I couldn't even.
Exactly. You can't be mad no more.
Like after she hung up, I did keep crying. Because the thing about me is, when I say humans are emotional creatures, I cry, and I think that's coming from a comfortability of being allowed to cry.
Oh God, I was just gonna let people know about Fiji water. They holding it down 25.8.
I don't care what nobody say, bro. That whole water don't got taste shit. There has to I don't
Exactly.
believe in
Drink
it.
water
I don't
more.
believe in it, bro. Because you can go Ozarka, Spring. I swear to God, bro, I would choose Fiji. If it was cheaper, oh my God, I would harass these hoes, bro.
We had
I would have
somebody,
nothing but these hoes in my refrigerator if they're cheaper, bro.
We had somebody come do a podcast.
I'm choosing Body Armor.
Body Armor. I've never had Body Armor water just because
Shit, gas.
it throws me off. Like, well, I used to work at Quick Trip, so like stocking it was always like these bulky bottles. Like,
Don't be talking about it like that. Body Armor.
and they always fell
Essential-
over. Oh my God, they always fall over in the freezer section. They always falling over. That's why I don't like them.
What's the one with the blue cap on it?
Essential stuff. That's what like the
That
black
essential
and,
water,
the black
yeah.
and red top.
No,
yeah?
no.
Evian?
Essential.
No, the one that's like it's no, not essential.
You talking about Saratoga, the
No.
blue one?
No,
Oh.
it's literally like one of those tall bottles. No, it's
No, Core does bust, and it does have the blue cap. That's the one that's
Wait,
up here.
you said
Yeah,
Core
core
or
water,
Orc?
core.
Oh yes, Core. Yes,
My
I
mama-
thought you said Core. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
Me over drinking her Core water, bro.
Big shout out
You
to
heard my
Doritos
daddy.
one more time. Does anybody want more of these?
Yes.
I know.
You might can dump some in my
Go for
my
it.
little bowl.
Go for it.
Nah, there was one day I don't cry often. Let me not say that because it seems like I'm telling y'all, oh, I cried over this, and like I cry a lot. I really don't.
She don't.
But there was this one day my ex was in town for 2 weeks this summer, and I had to. We're not talking about that, but I got sick, and I was crying. Like, because I couldn't go home. Like, she wouldn't let me go home. And, like, I just was crying because I wanted my water at home. Like, the water at my house, it's that double filtered, the water that you got next to the sink. Oh, my God. It's right here. It's right in here. And, baby, when I tell you, it brings me to tears to not be with it. I
My
rush
mom is
home
like
to get
that.
back to it.
She'll like, so we have 2 different water spouts. We have one on the inside of the refrigerator, right, where you can push into it and it'll fill your cup, and then we have the one on the side of the sink. She can taste the difference. Don't know how when the entire house is put on a water filter already. There's an outdoor water filter that filters out even our shower water, right? It filters our toilet
That's
water.
true.
Like, it filters everything. So how can you taste the difference? I don't know. But if you bring her a cup of water from the water inside the fridge, she's dump this out. This is the wrong water. Like,
No, I'm like that, too. I know what my fridge water tastes like.
Like,
Say fridge water, sink
It's
water,
not my
like you
fridge
can.
water,
It's very
clear
distinct.
difference.
Like the difference between sink water and any other type of water.
But
You'll know some
honestly,
sink water.
you
And the
can tell
water from
only-
y'all sink is probably double filtered. And it tastes like
it's
genuinely
just,
nothing.
it's honestly, I will say it is like softer. Like, it doesn't get cold as fast as the sink. So like when you have like ice in your cup, when you get water and it's instantly like freezing, it's cold. Not that other water. Like, it takes a good little time. You
Right.
can drink it and it's still like
'Cause
it's
it got to.
cold, but it's not like freezing cold to where it's like where you chugging that bit down and you get the brain freeze off
Y'all
of
ever
water.
realize the one thing that don't get cold? No matter how much ice you put it in, no matter what fridge you put it in, Hawaiian punch.
I already knew what she was gonna say.
Hawaiian punch.
Let's talk about
Like,
that.
we-
What is
Living
going
in
on
the
with
trenches. No, I'm not.
Man.
But Hawaiian punch though, even the hugs get cold. The little barrels,
Mm-hmm.
You take a minute though.
they take a minute. But the Hawaiian punch, you could put that bitch in the freezer and it won't freeze.
A deep
It
freezer.
literally is
you can
like-
put it in
that's like
Antarctica. It's still on freeze.
It's like liquor. Like you really think there was some vodka in it or something? It just-
Y'all, not to derail the conversation real quick. Ain't it crazy that like predominantly black cities has the worst water, like DeSoto, Duck. I went to PetSmart and they asked me, they was like, where do you live? And I was like, Grand Prairie. They was like, oh yeah, because if it was like Cedar Hill, Duncanville, or DeSoto, they weren't gonna sell me a fish. They were like, yeah, the water out there is really bad. Yeah, that was just to drop that in there. We can
No, that's
I had
that's
nothing
wild.
else to say.
But that just goes along to what we've been seeing the whole time. Liquor stores on every corner in the black communities.
Mhm.
J. Cole talk about it a lot in his music. How
Love that man.
how not even just the American government, but how it breaks down into these states and how grimy these states officials be too. How they are bag chasers, and it's never through honesty. It's always through bad business or backdooring somebody or putting somebody out of houses, like our president now. And you see how everybody else just sits around, supports them, and let them put their feet on necks. And right, I mean, yeah, it sucks. It sucks so bad.
Did you
for
see how
our
they
people.
tried to deport that black boy? He's literally an American citizen, just a regular black American, and they tried to deport him.
This girl said on Instagram, she said, she was asking her dad, she said, if they're deporting immigrants, why aren't they deporting the white ones?
Hello. Because I know a few Russians, Germans, British people. You know what's crazy is they tried to... they did deport the nigga that just went like this because he was British. Why is Elon still here?
How?
Why
What
is
is-
Trump's wife still
Why
here?
is Miss Mail Order Bride still here?
Hey,
Like, we
Hello.
got hey. I don't want them. I don't want them to
y'all
fucking
answer.
dox
Y'all
me.
answer. If you have the answer to any of these questions that are coming unconcluded, let us know.
Yeah.
We would love to be educated and enlightened.
Comment the answer.
That's what this
bro.
panel is for.
here.
You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what we're here for.
But keep it cute.
Right.
Yeah,
watch your mouth.
don't get too wild.
We not famous.
I ain't famous enough
Right.
to
We
give a
ain't
fuck.
famous.
To tell you that, so.
Right, yeah. We
And even when I do get famous enough,
it's
It
still,
still ain't gonna
I'm
change
still
nothing.
not gonna give a
it's
fuck.
all love, but you know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it all up.
Quite right. Let's keep it there. I want to give a very, very big thank y'all to coming to join me on my podcast today. I really enjoyed it. I had a blast. It was fun. Had some good snacks.
Good ass snacks.
One
Some
more
Doritos are
time.
gas.
Right, yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
One
Shout
more
out to these Doritos, man.
Who they put their foot in that?
The whole Dorito was definitely in this
whole
bag.
Dorito.
Sweet and tangy BBQ flavor, barbecue flavored Doritos. I didn't kill like half the bag myself. And I don't think anybody's even mad about it. Yeah, shout out Andy Caps over there, Hot Fries. If you ever know anything about, you know what I'm saying, had to go see your OG while he locked down in them chains and they got them in a vending machine with the little bubble gum, the little 25-cent bubble gum. Yeah, you was there. I was there.
Yeah.
I don't say I was there. They get like that. They've been busting down since down was busting. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Stop about
Shout out
Dorito.
Chick-fil-A. Aaliyah tearing down his salad.
Y'all.
Putting you down.
Oh,
Putting
the
you
Market
on.
Street one is good too. Like the salad Market Street. Yeah.
Heard.
Shout
Want to
out
give
my
a
little shrimp
big
chips.
shout out to y'all.
Them
A big
hoes
shout out
straight.
to Dream Media Motivates. Dream, that's big, bro. He's taking care of business behind the scenes. Y'all don't see it until y'all do. But when y'all do and y'all ask, who is Dream? Go to sleep, literally. Dream. Dream.
your
And when
eyes,
you
shut
snap,
your
he'll be
mouth.
right there. Y'all need to tap in. If you have questions that you want to ask, or you have answers that you want to express, come join the panel. If you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a barber, if you're a hairstylist, if you're a content creator, tap in. Join the podcast. We're here to spread peace, love, and perspective. Okay? We're here to give the older generation exactly what they want to hear from us. They feel like we don't open up enough, or they feel like we don't talk about things to them enough. Well, y'all are on y'all's phones all day, running through emails. Take the time to watch the video so you can feel why you're so disconnected from your 22-year-old, from your 23-year-old. Why you don't get to see the side of the family that you want to see because y'all are disconnected. Come on. Enlighten yourself. This is where it comes to the point to where now when you don't know, it's your fault. Because we sat here, took the time, took the energy, took the effort to give y'all exactly what y'all need to hear. So y'all tune in. Until next time, thank y'all.